Welcome back, weebs and gamers. This is Eiji, back with kind of a little different video today. I just wanted to talk about the recent ban list that came out for WEISS. I guess, I don't know if you could call it like an emergency ban list. I'm going from like my Yu-Gi-Oh days, where they kind of make a ban list in a time that they normally don't, I guess. And I definitely think this one was warranted, because the last update was in December, which is only like a few months ago, and I think normally, they don't do this many ban list updates that quickly, but I think because of the rise of the Love Live Superstar deck and how incredibly bad for the game that deck was, I think they just wanted to like get rid of it right away, which perfectly reasonable. I applaud them for doing that. So if it had just been the Love Live hit, I think people would have been fine with it. But the fact that they even went further than that and like unrestricted even more things, I just wanted to talk about that because in the last ban list, Bushi unrestricted a lot of things, which is very good. I'm glad they did that. I think a lot of the things that the ancient decks or the ancient things that were banned on here definitely needed to come off in some regard. And so the fact that they, like, if they had just done it like the last ban list, and then, that would have been, I would have been fine with that. But the fact that they went a step further and did even more this ban list, is a really good job on their part, I feel. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about it a little bit here, and especially since some of the decks pertain to me specifically, or the decks I play, I guess. So we'll just go into it here. So this is the top ones here. So they unrestricted the Kimono Friends, as well as the two cards they have, as well as the Cordelia's Flower Garden and the Rest card. So these are all kind of the one Kimono Friends card, as well as the two Milky Homes card and Little Busters card. They're all like heal events. And traditionally Bushi has really been like against like heal stall decks, but oddly enough, I think they're reversing their position on that, I guess, because like almost every single heal event has been unrestricted or been loosening the restriction on them in the last like year, like every single one. Like if you look right here, because the Fate restriction list used to have the level 3 event in the restriction list, but that was the only card they took out, which is like the heal card. And then now on this list, they took out the Kimono Friends heal event, as well as the two other ones here. Yeah, I think that's definitely a good thing, especially since like Milky Homes and Little Busters, I don't think are really gonna benefit much from their events coming back to more copies. Like, of course it is a benefit, right? But it's not like so much of a benefit that they instantly become top tier or anything like that. The Kimono Friends one, though, I'm not sure about, honestly, because I have had to play against that deck before with like the full power heal stall deck and the stock charging alpaca together, and it was pretty crazy. Like, I remember almost going to time a lot of the time. So yeah, it definitely can heal and stall really well. So I'm not quite 100% sold on this one right now, but the other two for sure. These can definitely come back. And then the other big thing right here is the Haruhi event going back to 2 copies. So this is awesome. I literally said this in my deck profile like a month ago, saying like how, I wouldn't be surprised if this goes to more copies, and here it is at 2. Honestly, I wouldn't even be surprised if it just goes to 4 straight up. But again, actually, I don't think I would play 4 copies. I think that's a little overkill. I'd probably just play like 2, maybe 3 at most, but yeah, for now, it's just at 2, so that's good. I'll just add another copy, and it's already proven to be a pretty good consistency booster for sure, especially for endgame. Because endgame for Haruhi, you don't have any like check top X effects, or like you don't have pants to like get climaxes back. So like sometimes you can the end game for Haruhi is like kind of inconsistent because you don't really have like modern tools to help you secure your level 3 combo. You kind of just have to draw it and keep it and save it till the end game, and that's about it. So the fact that at least having this event allows you to get your characters back more consistently is a good thing. And then moving on, we of course move down to so I'll just do a quick talk about the restrictions from last ban list, I guess, which was the Symphogear restriction, the Kaguya restriction, and Data Live more restricts. I definitely think all of these were warranted. Data Live was still super powerful, Kaguya was extremely consistent, and Symphogear was extremely powerful as well. I think the only thing I don't quite agree on is the level 0 Chris being on here. I really don't think that's needed. It's kind of just like an extra hit for no reason, I think. So I think it would definitely be perfectly fine if it was just the Hibiki level 0 and the early play package combo cards. I think that'd be perfectly fine, because that's really the thing that makes that deck really good. This level 0 Chris is kind of just like a random good card. You know, I don't really see why it needs to be on there. But Dao, I think, definitely deserves all the hits that it has. Like, it's an insane deck. Kind of sucks that it's, like, pretty much dead in the water now. But, I mean, I guess they just announced more sets. So, you know, they'll get more cards for it, for sure. And then finally, moving on to the final thing. So we have the Sunshine restriction. So this is definitely warranted. This deck was insane. Like, I've seen some gameplay videos of it where you just like, you're level 2 and you just kill them. So yeah. I don't know if they're going to, like, I thought they would have just like maybe banned the Shioko event, or I mean the Shioko card, or maybe like make it so it's not able to be played in the Love Live deck. But yeah, this works too. You know, just have to wait and see if it truly kills the deck or if they find some way around it, whatever it is. But yeah, my overall thoughts, pretty good. Definitely, I'm glad they're unrestricting stuff. I think they definitely could use more unrestricts on here. Like, I definitely don't think this Bang Dream Choice 3 needs to be here. Definitely keep the level 0 banned, though. That card's way too good. But the level, or the Choice 3, I don't really think needs to be here. Sao 10th, I think, is like, I don't think it needs to be on here at all anymore. Like, that kind of died off real quick. And even then, like, even when it was played a lot, I feel that it was definitely one of those decks that Bushi hit because it was played a lot rather than it being broken. You know what I mean? Like, because I played Sao 10th quite a bit when it first came out, and I never really thought the deck was, like, broken compared to some of the other decks on here that I definitely think need to be on here, such as, like, these 3 right here, Kaguya, Symphogear, and the girlfriend one here. But yeah, I never really thought Sao was, like, that powerful, because its endgame was kind of always just inconsistent. So that's, I can definitely see why they restricted 3 level 0s, because the level 0 game was like the whole consistency thing. The endgame wasn't really that good. So I don't know. I feel this could probably come off one day. Maybe not now, but definitely one day. And of course, I want my Gochis unrestricted. I don't know why the rapid restriction is still on here, honestly. Like, hell, like, both of these cards aren't even that good anymore, realistically. Like, they're still good, but, you know, not like, oh my god, game-breaking or anything. So, yeah, I definitely wish they would finally unrestrict this. I thought they would have been the perfect chance for them to do it, pretty much right around this time anyway, because they just came out with, like, the re-edit for Gochi set, which even has these cards reprinted in it. So, you know, you would think that would be, like, the perfect time for them to be like, hey, guys, we made this reprint set for you, and also we unrestricted the cards. Have fun. You know, that would have been amazing, right? But they didn't do that for some reason, so I don't know why. But, yeah, that's my thoughts on the ban list. I definitely think it's pretty good. And And yeah, I hope they keep unrestricting some stuff. And yeah, that's it, guys. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and this is Eiji signing out.